when you have men that's in situations that women mostly go through, all right, the reason why I can say it's a little different, because you just said, all right, well, yeah, won't you just take the kids with you? It's a difference, because now me as a man, I must use myself. So if I have daughters, I have 2 daughters. So if I was to go somewhere, I don't have no sons though. He has sons. You got people that have sons. I'm not going to say names. Then you got people that have daughters. So now if I go to a public setting and I can't go into a female's public, you know what I'm saying? A female's bathroom, or, you know what I mean? Yeah, I could take my boys with me, or vice versa. Let's say a woman ain't going to really go in a man's bathroom, but the most women, because I remember mothers usually take the little boys with them into the women's bathroom. So it's a little different when you out in the public.
This is it. This is it. You do not send the little boy into the man's bathroom. You send him into that little boy and you stand outside the door, go in the store, wash your hands, come back out. And women understand that.
Yes, but that's the difference. So imagine being a man having to go out with your daughter and your sons.
The one standing outside the door. I'm saying this is you standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Go inside this bathroom right here. Go use that bathroom. Not when it's all full and occupied and, you know, it's a million women. Or even if it is, he got to go real bad. I don't want him to go in there. But, I mean, now you can go in the man's bathroom. But, so, it is very much ways to get around. And women are very understanding. You know what? Some will go in there with them and be like, you know what? Yo, I got you.
Yeah, well, that's a gamble.
And
you understand? That's still a gamble.
Too long, then it's a problem.
Yeah, I
and
get
I
it.
can hear you say anything. Like, do the back call.
Yeah.
And it's simply, I'm coming in knocking all bitches up.
Yeah, well, that's training your children to know when they identify something wrong. These days, you know, you got manipulators and, you know, these adult pedophiles, male and women, men and women. So it's like, how could you trust anyone?
And, you know, everything is, you know.
Now, mind you, that not to just jump from topic to topic, that's just one situation. That's just us talking about restrooms in the public. It's many scenarios where...
But we're talking about having to get business done that is important. It is detrimental to your welfare and your children's welfare. When it comes to my children's welfare, let me tell you, my life is on the line. This is what I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got no other way to do it. My boss said, you don't be here tomorrow. I don't know, bitch. I guess I'm in the unemployment line. Because this is what the fuck has to go down in order for me and my kids to thrive, be together, be happy. This is the first step. I mean, you know, job employment is great. I'll find a way.
Yeah, I get it.
If I got to, I got a Bigo all day.
No, I get it.
So, ask for a bean. I don't know. And my daughter be laughing all the time. My oldest one, she be like, because I was like, that girl was on there shaking her ass for the bean. Like, you know, it be...
No, I get it. So basically what you're saying is most women, not all women ain't the same, would find another way to get an income resources. Of course, some women are trying to take their children to work with them.
No, what I'm saying is, women, let me give and I'm just throwing this out there. I'm going to say that a good 88% of mothers will do what they have to do to protect their children, to make sure they're safe, they're fed, they are clothed, they have what they need. They are like, what do I have to do to keep them in my care? Even if they have to go into another person's care for the better care of them, I made sure that happened, and now I'm still doing these other XYZs to make sure they got shoes, and now you're providing things that maybe they want but don't need. They need their mom, but you're still there. You're still a factor. It is ways that you're still a factor that makes it relevant for the child, and there is a memory and a remembrance.
Okay, I get it. That is in that situation, and that's you stating your opinion. Of course, you're a certain type of woman. All women is not the same, just like all men is not the same. So when you say that, all right, I can understand that. You're figuring out situations to where you could better your children's or child's lives. So now,
they're number one.
Yeah, they're number one.
Be number one.
You have women out here. You have women out here that, like I said, you said 88, right? 88%. I'll give them. I'll give you a 99. Well, no, 98%.
That's a lie.
No, I say it's 2%. No, I give you the extra 10%. The reason why I say that.
I gave the 88.
No, well, you're actually a woman, so you can say that. Just me looking at the opposite.
Maybe their kids also.
Yeah, the opposite looking out. You got 2% of women that I feel, my opinion, you got women that leave their children. Like, it may not be harsh, like, you know, like you said, there's some women leaving with the fathers. All right, cool.
But let's go back to her. And just for say, we're not, but she left for the hard years. She left for them tender years.
Some women. Let's just talk about this. We don't want to talk about particular, but category.
She left for when that girl needed a mother. She ain't need a friend. Mm-hmm. Plenty of those. Her dad was a friend and her father. Mm-hmm. You left for the tender years. Now you want to come back when this girl damn near about to be, she's, if not already having sex and shit, need to get her on birth control. That's what they need to do. But that's another conversation. I'm not even there.
Talk about it. You know? But this is you talking about men with their daughters.
My daughter had a baby at 17. So I already know when you think your daughter's not even doing it.
Oh, I know my daughter does it. My daughter is 17.
Nah, my baby was on an honor roll. She graduated top of the class. She graduated early. She didn't even have to go to school 12th grade because she had to go to 2 classes in the 12th grade. Other than that, she went to 2 classes. Mm-hmm. She had already done everything from middle school through the 9th. Mm-hmm. They didn't even bother her. Counselors calling me, but I kept saying, I know my baby got an honor roll. Like, I'm getting all the little stickers, little bumper stickers. It was funny. She picked up one the other day laying around here. We done picked up, telling me I should put it on my car. Like, I wish I would. You is 27 years old at this point. Mm-hmm. But at 17, to be told, you know, oh, she's pregnant, was like a shocker to me. Because I thought I knew everything and I thought I had it under control.
I hear you.
So now it was that one time, you know.
So basically, you're trying to say we really, none of us, it doesn't matter male or female, really don't know what children are doing. You could have an idea.
Know what they're doing, and it's a certain kind of love that you have to give, and a certain type of awareness that you. And does that woman give that certain type of love and awareness? No, she doesn't. There's a problem.
Of course. So now, in that scenario, is like, we're not going to say names, but in that particular scenario, it's like, it's about that open bond, even from the father point of view. So,
and he has the open bond.
Yes.
So why aren't they? We're on that man. That's my sense. So as far as this one, how do you feel? How do you feel? 2? How do you feel? 3? That's what I'm saying. That's the only way they're going to come to a resolution. And way too old to not.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so I ain't look at it that way. You know what I'm saying? You're absolutely right.
Because I really feel like he's not bad at all. You may have faults. Everybody has faults.
Yeah.
Work through that shit, and when y'all get into your own shit, that's y'all business. But do I know 2 good people? If I knew 2 good people, if I knew another good girl, single, I don't know. I don't even have no friends, so it really be like crazy. But so I can't even put him with nobody because I actually would. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a good man.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
Does everybody need tweaking? Yeah, women do too. I do. I'm 100%.
So now that's also a topic, not to shift it, but we can still talk about it. But now I want to talk about that. The good girls and the bad guys. And I feel once you reach a certain age, once you reach a certain age and you're single and you done have the kids, they're about to have grandkids, it shouldn't be no relationship. It should just be having fun. You see each other, bump and grind here and there, little. You could
You
go out.
really feel that way?
Yeah, you could go out. It could feel like a relationship, but then it's like everybody go home at the end of the day. You go back to your little home. I go back to my home. This is in general. This is for.
Has not been married.
No, I'm talking about. This is for the elder, like not elder, but the women and men that are like in the middle of their lifestyle. Like you're not in your 20s, you're not in your 30s. You could be in your late 30s and I say pushing in your 40s. Once you start looking at 50, it's like, listen.
Now, I'm 46 years old.
All right, so let's talk about this.
Let's talk
about
Don't
this.
ever say that online. I swear to fucking God.
No, but I need to know. I would like to know, and there's probably other men that want to know. So when you have women your age and it's single, and it's like, not to say you cannot find someone, it's like, wouldn't it be better you stay in your comfort zone? And it's like, all right, you done had a history. Okay, we don't want to go backwards. How do I move forward? We all have to get rocks off, whether you're male or female. All right, have your fun with somebody, that you're attracted to. Then they could go back to their space. You go back to your space. You still have your little quality time with them. Like I said, they could feel like a relationship.
A lot of times, a lot of women, I could say, they've had at least first one. I want to be Elizabeth Taylor.
Who's that? That's the white girl?
Yeah, the white lady with the black hair.
Yeah, I don't really know. I can't keep up with all of them. It's like,
You gotta Google Elizabeth Taylor. She had like 11 husbands.
but that's 11 husbands.
Listen.
I'm listening.
She kept trying. She didn't stop.
Meaning what? Trying a relationship?
She was dead. She did not stop trying to find the love of her life.
So she was looking for a relationship. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm saying something different.
Saying. Women are very different. Women are not like men. We want the forever. It's just who's going to give it. I mean, this generation is a whole lot different. So we're talking on my age range.
Yeah, we're talking about your age range.
This Gen Z or whatever is going on with these little kids. We're talking about what, and they are actually getting married at this point. The marriage has actually came back into play.
But is it genuine marriage or is it for the wrong thing?
It doesn't matter. It went from the OJs, Luther Vandross, Teddy Penny, to everybody's going to marry. As soon as you knocked up, you my bitch. Until now we got the Tupacs and da-da-da-da. Yeah. And Jodeci was freaking on everybody. Nobody getting married. To now people are starting to get married again. They're starting to find. So whether it holds, it doesn't matter. You got to keep... One monkey don't stop no show.
I get that point. So now, my opinion as a male, and I'm in my you can say early 40s. So late 30s, early 40s, 40 next year. Well, this year coming, 26. So,
wow.
Yeah.
And what month is your birthday in?
October. Remember, you called me on my birthday.
Right. I called you.
Yeah.
So that is like, yeah.
Yeah, so just speaking in general, like, so it's sort of, what I mean is like, all right, you could have it feel like a relationship, but who wants to waste time and have your heart broken and then the arguing? Who wants to deal with that shit? So if you feeling some type of way that day, or you could be in a bad mood, not just the women. I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about both parties, male and or female. Like, anyone could be in a bad mood. It's like, well, you could go back to your spaces. Imagine living with each other. Imagine taking the time. Oh yeah, we fuck with each other, and then you're moving with each other. It's like, come on.
And I don't live with people off the break, and it always takes me personally a very long time to share my space.
We don't have that much time.
I'm a person. Guess what my baby father did 2 times? My baby father moved across the street from me.
Well, all right. That's space, though.
I had a apartment on one side of the street, and he got an apartment on the other side of the street. And we shit. I go in, we go. He be like, get the fuck out. I'm gone. Mm-hmm. I be like, no. It was very much mutual. But we also were 2 Virgos. Like, that doesn't,
Okay, but before you go into the signs, just think about what you just said.
No.
He had his own space. You got your space.
It
was more mutual.
Share my space.
You don't want
I
to.
wasn't accustomed to sharing my space.
I get it, but you want somebody up under you?
Oh, now, let me tell you when I actually got that, but I didn't even want to be married. I didn't want to do anything until 3 years ago. I think it was COVID, when COVID happened.
So what are you trying to say?
Like, you know what? That
be
was
honest.
wake-up call. Like, I was like, you know, when you was really sitting alone, like, I'm the fucking here with my kids. I don't want to be, no.
So the loneliness, that's what you're trying to say.
I cannot die with
alone.
My kids just looking at me and my kids is my worst best friends.
So now check this, what I'm about to say. So you can still have someone. They just don't have to be in a relationship with you.
I want to know. I want you to wipe my ass when I get old and have the.
It could be your.
Or vice versa.
It can be that person. It could be that man.
I mean, I'm a what they call it? First of all, I'm an empath. So that's one part. And then my love language is acts of service.
Okay.
So I need to be able to love on a person.
I get it.
And if I'm not loving on a person, if they aren't even allowing it, what place? I don't have a place here. A house is not a home.
So you're trying to say you cannot do that with someone special without being in a relationship?
Without someone accepting what I want to give.
You can have a man around you doing everything that you just said and beyond. Probably you wouldn't even, to the point you want to be in a relationship with them. But if it doesn't work out to be like, all right, yo, we're going to be together.
Not allowing me to.
You're going to push him away? Why would you do that?
And if he's ill, well, I wouldn't say that, but I don't like to, it's just me as a person. I don't like to, I'm big on independence. And I can also give and receive.
Okay.
So if a person is just giving, and he's just like, it becomes overwhelming.
Okay.
You give me 12,000 Birkins. They cost 30,000 a piece.
Okay.
What? Now I don't have a place. Now I'm just frying you some chicken. It may be your favorite chicken, but how am I feeling inside?
Yeah, basically you don't have nothing. So now, all right, we don't want to make this just about you. So I was also in a situation with a woman that was older than me.
Elder.
Yeah, and I used to tell her to her face. I used to be like, yo, what could you offer me other than that? Like, I literally work. I'm not going to ask you for nothing. I do it my own shit. I have my own car in my own spot. So what could you do for me? Like, I'm not like other certain men where they expect you to do everything for them. Like you got some men that want you to be their mother, basically.
Want it. So now you have a man that's really a baby. Now you're just sitting back like, oh, she gets exercise. She could go for anything.
Yeah, well, so it's different types here. There are different types of men and the women. So now,
my question is, do it be wrong when a woman now be like, draw a line?
Why not?
Now you mad. Now nigga big mad because bitch said, no, I ain't doing this shit. Like, nah, it's not working in my favor.
So I feel this is where now it comes back to my opinion. This is not a fact. It comes back to what I said. Mm-hmm. So if you have a line and then the other man has a line, or I have a woman that has a line, I have a line, and it's like we both have an understanding. We come together, we have our fun. We can hang for a month, but it's like now it's space time. Let me miss you for the next 2 months, and don't worry about what I'm doing. And you can do what you want to do too. Now, if you wanna preserve yourself, but hold on, if you wanna preserve yourself,
about what she doing because half of men attack women like, what you doing?
It goes,
what you doing.
yeah, but still, it goes back to the line because now it's your choice on that. What type of man you dealing with? Just like, what type of woman am I dealing with? The line should have been written before anything. So if I just meet a woman outside right now, whether I'm on a train or bus, and it's like, I don't know nothing about her. She knows nothing about me. Of course, physical attraction. The first thing we all want to do is have sex. Let's just be real as adults. We want to fuck each other.
Yeah,
it's an attraction. So we do that first, or maybe we can hang out a little bit, then it goes into that. Now it's about,
like you.
Now it's like, oh, okay, I like you. Oh, we could probably keep doing this. But this is when the type of man or the type of woman, because it's both sides, I'm not being sexist or anything. This is where both sides have to design or create the line. Yo, are we going to do this to make a relationship, or are we just going to do it like how we do it? Hang out here and there, have our fun. You go back to your world, I go back to my world. We don't see each other for a month, but then we come back together. It's like that could work out where it's happy to the point if you keep doing that for years, it will look like a relationship. Like, oh, it looked like y'all in a relationship. I thought y'all was in a relationship. No, we not. Because when she wants to do her, it has no tie. I have no ties to that. If he wants to do him, she has no ties to that. Now, if everything is all good, then maybe you won't be doing you. You get what I'm saying? Maybe you'll preserve yourself. Same thing with him. Oh, yeah, I know we're not in a relationship. Well, you busy right now? All right, call me when you ready. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. You busy right now? All right, call me when you ready. Then that's just respecting each other's space and being mature about it. There's certain type of man and a certain type of women that things will work out.
They're not real with it. They're not honest. You gotta look at, in a perfect situation and world, you just spoke it the truth. Now let's go to reality.
Okay.
The lies, deception, foolery, fakery, fuck around, find out. Everybody, somebody going to jail, somebody doing this, somebody doing that. That's what goes on. But when it can be resolved with your way of thinking, nobody is willing to think. You know why people aren't willing to think like you just said? Because nobody talks about it.
But this is why we're talking about it right now. Right before 2026. The last day of 25.
When we could come back on Vigo. And I said, I'm going to get back on 2026. But this could be our platform.
Well, no, this is a platform. And also, when we do the other platforms, whether it's TikTok, Bigo, YouTube, whatever, it's about teaching the masses. So whether they want to listen or not, they could listen. They don't have to listen. But
if you're tuned in, you're tuned in.
Yeah, each one teach one. So if we could get one out of the bunch, that's something being done.
Exactly. That's why me and you be on the same page all the time. But that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So basically, in a way,
bringing something reality, bringing something where we can still have fun. You know, throw up drinks, here and there or whatever. It's still reality.
So I get it. So now, this is why I say, all right, the reason why I said what I said, which is still my opinion, and I believe it can work, us as a society, when men and women are taught certain ways, or they see something, whether it's a television show or movies, and they feel, all right, well, this is how I should be. You got men that grow up without mothers. Then you got women that grow up without fathers. The opposite sex is supposed to teach the opposite, because I have, just be personal, I have daughters. I talk to my daughters regular. They're my daughters, but they're also my friends. And I'm going to teach them what men want. How do you, if you want, you get what I'm saying? The opposite sex is supposed to teach the opposite sex. So if you're a woman, you definitely should teach your sons. If you're a man, you should definitely teach your daughters.
It is so many men that do not look at.
So this is why we have to teach them.
You throw your little girl to wolves.
I would
And
teach
that
my girl
is
how to
what-
move in a room full of wolves.
Hey, ain't never said it no better.
Yes. Exactly how you gotta
I ain't
move.
never heard a man say it no better. I'm gonna teach my girl, how to move in a room
Full of wolves. And that's it.
That's what is needed on every corner. But what is left is the residuals of some broken ass woman trying to pay more attention probably to her boy, because that's what moms do.
I'll get it.
They go thinking, this boy is so great, he gonna be better than my son, and my boogie, this, my baby, and forget about the girl.
Yeah, I get it.
And then the girl gotta survive.
I get it. You know what my mother used to say? I mean, it's not really crazy, but just certain things. You know, as a boy growing up, you we do little boy things. Got the socks, you throw them over there, and it's like she says, she's like, ain't no woman gonna want you if you do it like that. I used to be like, huh? I'm like, but as you get older, you be like, oh, that's what my mom's just talking about.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what she was talking about. You
like,
gotta feed in.
Ain't no girl gonna want you because if you doing it like that.
My grandson, it's like, yo, this man made me a whole entire salad every day. He be so pressed to cook something for me or make something for me. He 11 years old, and I be like, open that door. Why you ain't open that door? Even for Dolly, that's her nephew. So, but they like the same age. So me and my daughter, it was 2 years. I had a Dolly 2012. He was born 2014. So they right. So open the door. Why you not opening the door for her? Open the door. We're getting in the habit of how he ain't got his ass in jail.
Okay, I get it.
So guess what I'm about to do? Get your ass in line. This is what it's done.
Yeah. So basically, now let's go into that. We don't want to talk about your situation, particularly personally, but the scenario.
I mean, we could.
The scenario.
At least I'm here and it's not allegedly.
Well, no, the
fact.
scenario. There's most households where the men is not around, either due to prison or just they're not just around. So it's like, how do a woman that's around teach their sons and daughters how to maneuver in a world full of wolves and stuff like that?
Full of wolves, teaching children, even young mothers, I was 17 pregnant. My daughter was 17. Generations.
My mother had me when she was 19. So
exactly.
My daughter is not 17 right now.
Doing the same thing.
Yes.
And now I have to teach you where I made mistakes, though. What did I do wrong? Let me reverse. Sure, reverse, attack. No, what we're not going to do is the same thing.
Yes.
Because even my daughter to this day, she was like, I would never have, he's 11 years old, she was like, I will not have another one.
Wow.
Because guess what? I not always have him. He's here right now with me right now. I keep him all the time and stuff, but it was time. Guess what? No, baby. You don't have free babysitting. And I'm a grandma and I'm outside.
Nah, I get you. So
it is taking account and having your children take accountability for what they done did.
But now, how I say is,
my mother actually kept my children and I could pull up to her house right now and drop all of them off. I'm grown and they grown. They all latchkey kids. They can sit at home by themselves. Well, let me at least say Dolly and the grandson Caden could sit at home. But if I pulled us in my house and ring my mother doorbell right now, she's gonna take them in. It would be nothing. But you know what? I was the person, you know what? I'm going to do what I want to do. Stop making such accessibility to these kids' wrongs, their faults. You laid down and had sex. You did this. Take care of that baby. That's your responsibility. It's not mine.
I get it. I feel, but we learn as you go along. So I don't want to
see what they did 100 years ago. Now you got married that person. You don't even like him.
Yeah, so back then, all right, you want to do a quick comparison.
No,
back then, they still have arranged marriages.
The structure.
Arranged marriages.
It's about the structure.
Yes. It's structure and the guidelines to what a woman should be and what a man should be. And that will make that
and
reality.
What's your decision that you decide to do with who you did it with? Now that's the rest of your life, or 18 years at least.
Yes. So now it doesn't matter about. So you can have
It doesn't matter. It mattered then.
No, it mattered then.
It needs to come back to is mattering.
No, but I don't want to stray from what we were talking about the absences of mostly men, and then it leaves the woman just to raise, whether it's a boy or a girl.
So wait a minute. Let me ask you this. Because I was called by one of my lesbian friends not a feminine. What is the person that's opposite? I'm the person that is like a man has a duty and a woman has a duty in a household.
Okay.
Like I'm that old school. I'm like that person. Like in this house, this is what we do. I take care of. You gonna eat. You gonna have your meal, your lunch. You're gonna do this 1, 2, 3. That's me.
Yes.
But I was called a whatever the word is. Not a feminist. Is it a feminist? It's not a feminist because Trump is feminist. I'm not sure.
You say you're talking to a lesbian, so that means you were the femme.
No, I'm talking about the person. I'm like the female that is pro before women's rights.
Okay, well, I probably would have to look into that, exactly what the word is.
I mean, we can vote, we can do this, we can do that, but I do feel like we have a place in the household, and a man has a place in a man.
Everybody has their role.
Provide, protect, and, profess and do whatever. The 3 Ps. Yeah. And then the woman is supposed to take care of the home, take care of the children.
Nursery.
Yes. Yeah. I'm that person, but I was called out and, called I was a crazy person because I feel like that we have positions. People need to play their positions. Yes.
But then look who you were talking to. No offense to any, gay people, lesbian, whatever you want to call it. I have very close relatives that's gay and stuff. No offense to them, but you got to think about what you're saying. You're talking to somebody that dates the same sex, so of course they're going to call you out on your position. Because now, if you were talking to a woman, which you said it was a lesbian, so you're talking to another woman that chooses to be with another woman, and you're talking about roles as a woman. So of course she's going to challenge that.
It's never equal. It is not equal. We do not live in an equality. It is not an equation. It ain't no fucking mathematics. It ain't no 2 dots below each other. It's no equality. A man has a place and a woman has a place. That's my thoughts.
And that's great. So that's absolutely great. So now when you have the opposite sex, it's like they still going to play a role too. So you have the femme, which I'm believing that's what they was trying to say to you. Then you have the aggressor. So the aggressor will be the man in the situation as far as lesbians, and then you have the femme will be the woman. I'm pretty sure the aggressor, that's a woman that is on the role of being a man. It's like she moves like a man. She's gonna provide. She's gonna protect. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And she's gonna want a woman, which is a femme, to do her women duties, like you was just explaining.
It'd be crazy. I mean, this is just a friend, but the thing is crazy. Y'all, in a real situation, I would be the person. Say there's something going down. We in the neighborhood, something on. So I will be the one that's actually taking control.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't even really provide what you're actually selling.
Well, you got to look at the situation.
No,
Depends on the situation.
You cannot protect me like a man would say. You know what? This is how, now we got a mass shooter. Babe, get in, I'm gonna cover you.
Yeah. It depends on the scenario and the person.
You a bitch for real.
No, I get you. I get what you.
How are you gonna tell me what to do when I'm acting like more of a nigga than you would?
Yeah, that's pertaining to the gay and lesbian situation. But I don't want to stray. No offense to the gay and lesbian community. But let's just talk about the man and the woman.
But I'm talking about opinions. How
these are our opinions.
Opinionated,
yeah.
But cannot provide what are the 3 P's?
The protection.
Profess and protect.
Yeah.
You have not protected me if I'm protecting you.
Yes, I get it. And that's with that situation. So now...
So it's already thrown off. No, I'm talking about what is you're saying, people, we have a plate. Oh, no, we can do everything. No, because if I got to do it and we together, let's just say, in a third part, we together, now... The fem is protecting you because you's a real pussy. Like, come on, let's
I get it. I get it. There's scenarios like that as well. I get it. So it's a little twisted. So how do we resolve all of this that we're saying? It starts from the beginning. Your choices that you make, whether you're going to be with a man or a woman, and then it's like...
It comes from even your structure when you're at home as a child.
And you need the male leader, a real male leader, not a pretender, not a false claimer, not an imaginary character that looks like he could do it, but really can't do shit. So, but that comes back to the choices that a woman and a man got to make, because women are very deceiving too. You think you got a beautiful housewife and it's like she lives a total different life when the lights is out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we don't want to go into that, but that's another topic. But yeah, it works both ways. So it comes back to the choices that both sides, male and women, have to make. You draw the line in the beginning, and then to the point, like I said, if you're not even in a relationship, but you spend time together, you have your fun together, it shouldn't be like, it shouldn't be no issues at that point. Like, because it's like, all right, yeah, you protect each other, cool. You know what I mean? If it's a situation where you have to be protected, if you have a leader, all right, if he wants to lead you and you decide to follow, then, that's nature. If he wants to listen to your opinion about structure or nutrient, and all right, that's his choice to listen and to, and I don't want to say follow, but just to let you take that position. But the woman have to realize that is her position if she chooses to take that. And the same thing, a man has to realize, I got to lead. So I'll say for me, for instance, it's like, I don't want to say like a player or a pimp, because you know how the society is. Oh, you a player, you a pimp. No, women, if women attract to me because of who I am and my leadership, and it's like, I feel personally.
Wait. Let me back you up.
Yeah. To where people want to listen. The second element is the topic, the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Yes, these are our opinions, but what if somebody needs to hear what we're talking about? But that way it teaches them in their current situation. Because they could be going through something right now that, to us is nothing. We're just talking opinions, just talk. But to them it's serious because they're like, oh, you know what? I should do that. It's times where I listen to the radio station. Yeah, we know certain people, we see their picture or we've seen them before. But when you listen to a radio station every day, you don't really see them. You're just listening to them. These stories from the individuals that's actually in those situations. And that's how I feel. This is where I want to go with it, because it's like, this is just talk, but you're getting the real authenticated. It's not, it's our opinions, but you could really, let's ask the person that's actually really in it. So even going back to, you said, all right, excuse me. You said you have many women that raise their children on their own because of the fathers is either locked up or dead, worse. You can't talk to a dead man, obviously, but let's just say the person that's locked up. If you could get like a good 10 minutes of just asking them questions and how they feel, and it's like, that's relatable to the other men that's going through it. Or it could stop certain men from even going to prison. Like, you know what? I want to be there for my kids. I'm going to stop this bullshit that I'm doing, even if it's making money, but your ass going to wind up in jail. You want to be there for them kids. You know what I'm saying? So you need to do something right. You could hustle, but do a legitimate hustle. You know what I'm saying? And then that's how you could stick around for your children. Because you don't want to leave your baby mama or your wife to raise the child on their own because of the way society is. See, a lot of men don't know until it actually happens. And then it's too late.
It's too late.
It's too late. Most of them men that's locked up, maybe some women too. It's too late.
Without a daddy.
Yeah, they say it in the prison. Even the top dealers, they all say it. The first thing they always said, they wouldn't take back anything, but the only thing they miss is their families.
Exactly.
The time, you can't get that shit back. Money, you can make it, lose it, make it, lose it, make it, lose it. That time is gone. Forever.
Yeah.
Forever. You're not getting that back. So if you did 20 years and then you went in when your kid was just born and now your kid is 20 years old when you come out, you ain't getting that shit back.
You're not getting it back, and nor are you getting back the same respect.
Right. Because where was you? It ain't. Yeah. They thought you was in jail, but you should have thought about that before your ass went in. You should have thought about that kid or the children. And it's like I said, you could be getting it, but then that's selfish. So it's like, all right, I'm getting it. This is my only way I could provide. But then that's bullshit, because the same hustle, like, I'm a businessman. So the same hustle, whether it's drug dealing or you're doing the scamming or whatever frauds, you could take that same energy and really start a legitimate business.
Start a legitimate business.
And run it the same. You want to shoot niggas? I will shoot niggas for the legitimate business.
I always say,
like, what's wrong with y'all?
My motto is, if you can hustle, I'm talking about hustle, like street hustle,
you should be able to do anything.
Those are the best businessmen.
Yes, entrepreneurs. Yes.
Those were the beginning of the entrepreneurs.
It always was.
If you can do that, you can start a lucrative business. Because you already know what people want, how they want it.
You know how to talk, and you know how to, I don't want to say force, but muscle. Because it's always a muscle.
You're selling a game.
Yeah.
You don't even got to scam. You have a legitimate business. It is just about pushing what you've been pushing in a different way. Push your new product. Look,
you got scammers that scam insurance companies. Why not start an insurance company? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Simple like that. Like,
exactly. Go be the muscle for that. It starts so easy. When I'm telling you, you actually know what I'm talking about, which is crazy because it starts there.
Yes. But they probably need to hear it.
It started with me, just like sitting around those type. You know, when you sit around those type, and you see that type of energy all your life, it's like I have a different expectation of, a man.
Yeah. You become a product of your environment.
But I've seen how it's easier even now to start and conquer and do. But it's just a laziness of, oh, you wanted the fast money. No, you supposed to keep your real money and bang on this new investment that's going to triple double.
But it's the knowledge. Believe it or not, just because niggas got money don't mean they got the brains.
And that's the thing, though.
They have no idea what to do.
Your money too.
Yeah. They have no idea. It's the same statistic. Like I said, you're product of your environment. Like you said, if everybody around you is in a neighborhood buying fucking, let's just say,
Jordans and goddamn, you can't flip a Jordan.
Yeah, well, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Anything that the environment is just producing, or that's all that environment knows, is like, that's what they're gonna know.
People think of money as, I got some Jordans on. I got something bling around my neck.
And that's
You're
not
not
it.
flipping that.
Yeah.
You're not investing investing into yourself with that. You're just walking around looking like a fly ass nigga. You gotta flip that before you wear that. It don't work backwards, and too many black people are working backwards.
Well, I mean,
I'm willing to sit out on the race. We don't live a life where you had cheese, and I don't care about any of that anymore.
mm-hmm.
No, I don't need a bag. I don't need a this. I don't need that. What I need is to, get a base, and I like a home base. I'm a creature of habit, but I'm a creature of habit in a different way. Like I could always switch out and chameleon,
Mm-hmm.
but I like to have structure.
I get it.
So when I say it's a creature of habit, I need to know that you're this way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need no diddy shit. We didn't, we didn't started this way, now we ended up this way, now I'm walking for cheesecake or something. It's just like different levels of stability. I'm like a person that likes to know or to foresee a problem, so I can already fix the problem before the problem's coming. I'm like the Olivia Pope.